Hello everyone. In previous sections, I have explained about identifiable properties. Today, I'm going to explain about anchor identification method. If the identification of controls are not in a queue by properties, then we need to go for anchor identification method or identifying the control uniquely by taking the support or reference of another uniquely identified control is called identify by anchor. By after using the anchor identification method in technical properties, we are able to see relative ID in technical properties. Now I'm going to explain about the practical part. I'm explaining. I'm scanning demo workshop options today. In module section, I have to select scan option. Then I have to select application. My scan window will start. Which screen I have to scan, same screen I have to select here, demo web shop. Then I have to click on scan. This is the scan window. So here I have to select on screen. Today I am going to scan these controls, books, computers, and electronics, apparel, shoes, digital downloads, jewelry, and gift cards. Now I'm going to unselect the screen. This all the controls is not in a queue. Seven items I have selected. Seven items are not in a queue because this all like orange color. It should be white color. And when it is white color, on the time only we can identify this all controls already in a queue. So this all are orange color now. We have to make these controls are in a queue by using the anchor identification method. In previous classes, already identify by using identify by properties to make these controls in a queue. Today, I am explaining anchor identification method only. So and one more option I have to tell. This option here make in a queue the controls. This option in previous sections is not available. This is I'm using sorry, in previous versions is not available. I'm using Tosca 2024.2 version. So in this version, we have this make unique the controls option. So now I'm going to explain about anchor identification method. I have to select the books. So what I said in definition, identify the control uniquely by taking the support or reference of another uniquely identified control. So now I have to take already identify, I have to take support, identify control. Already that control should be in a queue. So I scanned this all options, whatever option near is there for this option, this control, same that option, that control support I have to take. This all controls I have to make in a queue now. Whatever control is near for these options, that control support I have to take. Now I'm going to take support. I'm taking the category support to make these controls in a queue. I click on books, identify by anchor. I'm selecting identify by anchor. I'm selecting the select on screen. Then I'm selecting categories support to make these books in a queue. Then I have to unselect the select on screen. So now also it is not become any queue. So now we have in 2024 version, we have this now we have this extra option, make controls in a queue. So already here it is there, make anchor in a queue. I'm selecting this option. So already it is become a white color. This books it's become in a queue. Now you can see here 6 items are not in queue. Before it is showing here 7 items is not in queue. Now it is showing 6 items are not in queue. So now I am going to in queue computers. Identify by anchor. Click on select on screen. Then select on categories. Then select on screen. So already by using this option make anchor in queue, already we queue the books. Now same options we used and now say computer also become in queue. Which support it is taken? Computers category support. Category support we are taking and we are taking category support and making this control in queue. Again, we can make the NIQ electronics anchor, select on screen, categories. I'm taking category support to make the electronics is NIQ. Select on screen. Automatically categories electronics also it's got NIQ. Now one more process is there. This is the two processes there to make the controls in queue by using the anchor identification method. This is one process. Already this all controls are in queue. I will take this control support to make this controls in queue. I will take this control support to make this controls in queue. I click on apparels, select identify by anchor. Now already electronics is the unique control, right? So same electron, this option I'm dragging, dropping on anchor control. So now apparels also become unique. Same process, identify by anchor, select on screen. Sorry, I'm selecting the screen. Identify the anchor. I'm apparel sections also already uniqued. Same support, same control support I'm taking to make digital downloads is unique. I'm dragging, dropping apparels onto the anchor control. So digital downloads also become unique. Same process I'm doing for this also for jewelry also anchor. Digital download support I'm taking to make this jewelry unique. I clearly explained in definition only. Identify the control uniquely by taking the support or reference of another uniquely identified control. Another control already identified uniquely, same control support I'm taking to make these controls unique. Okay, I'm taking another control support for this. I'm taking another control support already. The I'm this control is uniquely identified. That is the reason I'm taking this control support to make this gift cards is unique. Identify by anchor. Jewelries, I'm dragging, dropping on anchor control. All options got in EQ. See, the selected items is in EQ. Then I have to save this module. Module saves successfully. I'm closing this window. Scan window. Now I will show relative ID in properties in module section. This is the module we scanned. This is the books. In properties, we can observe, we have to observe relative ID. For anchor identification, we are able to see relative ID in properties. See which support we taken, we will get to know which option support we taken. See here, which option support we taken, which control support we taken, category support we taken to make this control in a queue, to make this books in a queue for computers. Also, same option it will be available in relative ID. Category support we taken. For digital downloads, we can see because for these three options, we taken category support to make this control in a queue. For apparels and shoes and digital downloads, jewelry and gift cards, we taken for apparels, I taken electronics. I will check now here in relativity which option is available in which support, which control support we taken in to make in a queue. Say electronics. For these three options, I taken categories support to make this control in a queue. That is one process, and another process is already this controls is in a queue. So I take electronics. This control is in a queue. I taken this electronic support only to make this parallels and stereos to make in a queue. Now by dragging and dropping option, I used. Then I used and I'm making this control in a queue. For anchor identification method only, we are able to see relative ID in properties. Thank you for watching, friends. Please subscribe my channel.